lesson 61 in the workbook of A Course in Miracles, and it is, I am the light of the world. I am the light of the world, which again, some of you may delight in, some of you may immediately hit a sense of resistance or a sense of, yeah, well, I don't know about that, or wow, that sounds a little arrogant to me, of wow, a little Messiah complex going on maybe. But please keep in mind, we are all the light of the world. We are all the light of the world, right? But even though we are all the light of the world, that means we take our place. That means we sit on our throne. We take our place as the light of the world. And I'm just inviting you to think about, who would you be if you knew that you were infinitely loved, and that not only were you infinitely loved, you are infinitely guided, and that there is nothing in your life that is by accident, and that there is nothing in your life that is amiss, and that this is your own personal instruction at every single minute. Who would you be, right? And that, again, if we were really taking on the power of what we are doing in this practice, that every time I transmute my thoughts from fear or pain or stuckness to light or hope or whatever, the Course in Miracles says some stream somewhere becomes clear again. Some air current becomes clear again, right? Like it just has this beautiful visual that as we heal, the world heals, right? And it's true, because as I heal, I show up differently in the world. And because I show up differently in the world, the people I interact with have a different energy going through them. And then they have a different energy as they're reaching other people. And they have a different energy reaching other people. We are that powerful, right? And by the way, we're always teaching. That's not an option. We are always teaching, right? So we are either teaching through love and light, or we are teaching that pain is real, that shame is real, that you have a reason to fear. I'm going to read you a little bit from that particular lesson of I Am the Light of the World. Like I said, it's lesson 61, and it says, who is the light of the world except God's Son? Of Course in Miracles uses very masculine language, by the way. This then is so translated as needed. Seriously, if you ever hear a language that does not sit for you, then maybe you're going to translate it into what allows you to hear it. Don't throw away the message just because you're interpreting certain language a certain way. Who is the light of the world except God's Son? This then is merely a statement of the truth about yourself. It is the opposite of a statement of pride, of arrogance, or of self-deception. It does not describe the self-concept you have made. By the way, the Course in Miracles is very distinctive about that. It says that there's a self-concept that you've made of who you think you are, what you think is possible. You think you're your history. You think you're what your mother said about you. You think you're a woman or a man or a this or that, this age or that age. And again, these are all self-concepts. We are more than that, right? So it does not refer, it does not describe the self-concept you have made. It does not refer to any of the characteristics with which you have endowed your idols. It refers to you as you were created by God. It simply states the truth. To the ego, today's idea is the epitome of self-glorification, but the ego does not understand humility, mistaking it for self-debasement. Humility consists, get this, I want you to take this sentence in. Humility consists of accepting your role in salvation and in taking no other, right? So again, maybe you're going to change that to humility consists of accepting your role, your life purpose, what you're here to do, right? And accepting no other. It is not humility to insist you cannot be the light of the world. If that is the function God assigned to you, it is only arrogance that would assert this function cannot be for you, and arrogance is always of the ego. True humility requires that you accept today's idea because it is God's voice which tells you it is true. This is a beginning step in accepting your real function on earth.